Welcome to Centripetal Tarot. I'm going to get into the shadow read for the air, elemental air. So let's see. I'm going to be clarifying with a really unique deck. It's the vice versa deck. So it has they're two-sided cards, which is kind of fun. Like here's the Hangman. There's two versions. They all have shadow sides, so I thought that would be appropriate. But first we're going to do the base with the Crow Tarot, and then clarify with the vice versa deck. Okay, let's get into the shadow read for the air elemental. And thank you for liking and subscribing Centripetal Tarot. I've been up, I kind of marathoned these videos this week, so the air was the last one for me to do. I had to prioritize it in this fashion, so now I'm just getting to this. I've got the Queen of Wands, which is actually fire, so you're in your fire element. I'm not surprised to see this. All of the shadow readings have involved a lot of fire. And then we have the King of Swords, which is air, but it's reversed. So this could be your masculine and feminine side, because I'm looking at these readings as your shadow. What is your shadow? This is more indicative of you personally, not a bunch of influences so much. You know, like this is not the divine feminine and masculine read. This is about you and your shadow. So I see you have the feminine side is upright and positive. It's your receptive side, like you like receiving attention. You feel really magnetic and attractive. You're confident. You're a confident person. But your masculine side is your shadow side right now. And it is... it's got a level of dishonesty going on, and not facing truths. So you might be lying to yourself about something, or purposely not facing a truth in your life. That's what this could indicate. And so let's look into this. This is just the start of the read, but I have this at the center is where I'm putting this. I am an intuitive reader, so I'm going to kind of do things intuitively that might seem counter to how normal tarot is read a little bit because of the intuitive side. I know you see this with other readers. That's how everybody reads in their own style. We've got the Knight of Cups reversed. So you're also holding back your love and your emotions. You might be avoiding your emotions right now. We have here the Three of Cups reversed too, which is usually a celebration, and it has to do with rejoicing with others. You might be kind of hermit-like right now, or just too busy to reconnect with people, but you're also not connecting with your emotional side. And then we have the Nine of Cups reversed. So you're not getting your wishes fulfilled right now. The wish fulfillment or ultimate emotional fulfillment is 10 of Cups, and 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Yours is upside down, as is your 8 of Cups. That's good though. That's actually a positive thing to have reversed. That's normally, well, it depends on how you look at it, but you're standing your ground with not looking at your emotions. You're being stubborn, and you're not walking away, which normally if this was upright, you would be walking away from that which does not emotionally serve you. So you would be maybe reacting to your emotions. But in this sense, I think that you are stuck with your emotions. You're just refusing to even deal with your emotions. And you're also refusing to heal. This is the Star card upside down, reversed, obviously. So right side up, the Star is really positive. It's a really positive card. And it's ruled by air. It's ruled by Aquarius. So it's very open-minded. And it's asking you to journey into your own healing right now. That's really a big energy that can be supportive of you right now if you are willing to unmask yourself and look at the emotional side of things. You've got the devil going on right now, so you might be dealing with a lot of addictions and codependent type behaviors. You might be connected with a lot of toxic environment in your life right now that you're not willing to step away from. You will have a victory. This is indicative of that. This card is about that. And so that's really positive. It's the 6 of Wands. So you're passionate. Your passions are actually, you're feeling really on top of your passions right now. So that's probably the most positive thing going on for you. And you are going to be finally either hearing a truth or delivering a truth. So I'm really happy to see these 2 cards come out because this is kind of like a turn of the energy. Let's do one more. Okay, Justice. Okay, so this is kind of like the Phoenix Rising card, and it is ruled by Libra. And Justice is telling me that karmically you've got some good timing going on right now, and that justice will be occurring. So whatever you're putting out there is going to come back to you. And that's the justice of this situation. So that can also be part of your shadow is, you know, when you're avoiding your emotions, then your emotional fulfillment being stalled is going to come out in your life on some level. Like things that you're emotionally wanting to connect with are going to be stalled as well. It's going to reflect that. Your life is a reflection of your interior. So whatever you're doing on the inside is happening on the outside simultaneously. Don't forget that, you know, you're working against yourself by avoiding your own emotions. And yeah, I see that you are going to transform this. This is the Fool. This is very positive. This is taking a leap of faith, almost like a childlike discovery of something new. A new adventure awaits you. You're willing to take a new step in a new direction and kind of like take that leap of faith, so to speak. So that's really exciting. I think that's really positive. And that shows an emotional maturity happening despite being so closed off. Let's look into why you're so closed off from your emotional side. And we're going to look at that through the vice versa deck. Okay. Well, right away, I drew this card, which is extremely passionate. And it's the Strength card. How beautiful. I love this rendition of it. It looks like it's such an interesting Strength card. I'm reading it as the Strength card because of the lion in there. Can you see the lion? Ruled by Leo, which is strength of the heart. So your heart, maybe you're protecting your heart. That could be why you're not facing your emotions. Like you're afraid to hurt, like you're afraid to look at what your heart is telling you. But you don't need to be afraid of that. I mean, you can't escape your own heart. And you're also embarking on a whole new chapter, even though your back is turned to that right now, is what this is telling me. You're not wanting to look at this new chapter that you're actually in the middle of. And you've got communication, which is great. You're going to actually start communicating. This one is the extreme. You might be getting like communication that makes you feel jolted, like lightning rod, lightning bolt, you know, like dramatic communication. So, and you might be delivering dramatic communication as well. So this is going to be sudden and quick and traveling fast to say your truth. But I think that's really positive because you can't really keep yourself deceived. I mean, it hurts you. It doesn't hurt anybody else but yourself ultimately. So this also reminds me of the Tower. I'm feeling very energetically like there's an emotional tower going on for you. And on the other side of that is a really flourishing level of communication. Like you're probably going to feel relieved if you let yourself just experience this change that you need to experience and kind of go with the flow on it. You know, embrace your whole experience entirely rather than avoiding part of it, because as that comes in, you're going to have fresh communication and you'll feel a sense of relief and a sense of liberation. And we also have some more air cards coming in. This is, we have fire and air. We've got victory, which is great. On this side, it's really like a sunset. This is more of victory during a lot of upheaval and chaos. And this is the side that came out. So you might be dealing with a lot of chaos right now and tumultuous change. That could also be why you're holding back emotionally. Like you just can't handle dealing with your emotions right now. You're just immersed in a lot of chaos right now. And so, but you will be victorious of this chaos. Whatever that chaos is, you're gonna come out on top. And then you're gonna make a really big decision with your intuition. You're gonna be guided by the moon. On this side, she's guided by her insight. She's got a blindfold on. And she's making this choice from her highest self, from her wise and internal sight. This card always is depictive of, that's why she has a blindfold on. She's not by what you're seeing on the outside, but what you're feeling on the inside. So your feelings are a part of this as well. With how it was drawn is it's going to be in private. You're going to be very private about this, but you're going to make a decision, an important decision that you need to make. And I don't know what that is. I can't speak to that. That's going to be different for everybody. This is a collective shadow read for air. So the star being upright, this is part of your healing though, is making this decision. And you're going to feel a really big sense of relief, I guess, because I think that's part of your healing. Okay. Wow, this is really beautiful. So on your horizon, if you can step up and go through this healing with your emotional body, this shadow healing, you are going to be sitting as like in a brand new energy with your money flow. It's looking really good, as well as emotionally fulfilled. This is the happily ever after card. This could speak to like just a really nice union in your life. It's the lovers with the emotional side of like emotional happiness. Your 10 of Cups. It's your wish fulfillment in your lover. So it's reuniting with your lover. That's really cool. So that's two really great things, like love and money. Everybody wants that. Okay. So thank you for, I'm doing your reading pretty fast. This wanted to come out too. This is the 10 of Wands. So you're done. You're at the end. You're at the nighttime with your 10 of Wands. You might have been feeling, and I see this as the King of Wands. Huh. Okay. So this has an element of both the 10 of Wands and the King of Wands. I'm going to actually read both energetically into this card, because on this side, the King of Wands is here. And that's the counterpart to the Queen of Wands. So this is you stepping up and not being afraid to talk about what you're passionate about. And I think that you're going to be coming to the end of a cycle where you feel kind of burned out, and it'll be rejuvenating for you. You're almost through this chapter of feeling like you just have too much to deal with. Even on your passion level, I think you must be overwhelmed. That's what I'm sensing with this reading. And you will, on the other side though, you will be standing in your power again and feeling on top of your passions, and not like you're trying to keep up with your passions, but that you're in control again, and like sitting on your throne and feeling secure. Okay, so in the after read, I'm going to get into some animal cards to look at the instinctual side of your shadow and the gifts that are coming out with that. as well as some whimsical moments, oracle card readings. I'll do an oracle card reading, and that's going to be the positive side of the shadow read. This side is where I delve into the shadow side, and then the next it's called the follow up, or it's the follow-up read, basically, and it is a 2-part reading. So now I'm going to get into that, and I will be happy to do the oracle side and all the gifts that are coming out of this energetic shadow journey that you're on. Thank you for liking and subscribing Centripetal Tarot.